ninjas, welcome to our ninja movie review. We're going to try and review movies like, I don't know, once every what?
Well, we'll try to do one every week. Depends on how often I can make her watch one. I never had a problem. I could watch 5 a week, but, you know, we're going to try to get her to watch one a week. This week's movie is one of my favorites. I believe, and Shelley's got a bunch of facts, so she probably will correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is Sho Kosugi's first American-made movie. And the other irony about that is it's one of the few where he plays the bad guy. In most of the ninja movies that he's in, he plays the good guy. So, here's what the movie is about. It starts off with a white guy, Franco Nero is his name, and he's running from Sho Kosugi and all these other ninjas trying to get back to this place. And you're not aware of it, but you later find out that this is like his final ninja test or whatever. And so he passes his ninja test, and of course they're all out there giving him a toast or whatever, and like I mentioned, in all ninja movies, Sho Kosugi is all like, "You are no ninja!"
Hiya!
And, you know, because, you know, he's a white guy, and Japanese people don't think that white
racism
guys can be ninjas. They may or may not be right. But at any rate, his teacher tells him, no, he's lived among us and trained us, and he passed the test. He is a ninja. Blah, blah, blah. He goes to the Philippines to help his friend, who owns this land that happens to be rich with oil. And so, of course, there's a bad guy that's trying to force them to sell the land that they don't want to sell. So the white ninja, Franco Nero, is there to help him, and he's kicking a whole bunch of ass, and so they keep trying to hire all these guys to beat him, and finally they go over to Japan to hire another ninja. Enter Sho Kosugi.
Into the ninja.
Indeed, enter the ninja. So Sho Kosugi shows up. He goes to the plantation, burns it to the ground, and kidnaps the lady, played by one Miss Susan George. And he takes her back to the bad guy's headquarters, you know, typical cheesy gangster ninja type stuff. And, of course, they have a big showdown, and Franco Nero beats him in the end. And cuts his head off and all that good stuff.
A lot of violence, a lot of fighting. A lot of killing.
And so that's the gist of the movie. Definitely worth watching. Here's some positive points about this movie. Number one, since it was made by Canon and is an American-made movie, it has pretty decent sound quality compared to some of the others. And not a whole lot of horrible dubbing and mismatched mouths and what have you. So that's one of the really high points there. It does have a cheese factor, of course, like they all do, but not horrible. Trust me. We'll watch some more ridiculous ones. That is absolutely one of my favorite movies. I consider it the second best ninja movie of all time. We're going to watch what I consider to be the absolute best one, once again featuring Sho Kosugi, in a couple of weeks. But next week, we're going to fast forward to like 2009, 2010, and watch badass Scott Adkins in the movie The Ninja. And it's pretty awesome because it's modern day American made, perfectly good sound quality.
That's what I like.
If you haven't seen it, maybe you should even watch it before we review it next week, because it is a really, really one of the better ninja movies. We will also later be watching the sequel to it, which is also very good. The third one involves zombies, and I don't play that crap.
I'm not
so we're not going to do well, that dips into being too ridiculous for me. But we will definitely watch the first two of those. So if you guys want to watch that. So I have to ask my wife, who don't typically watch ninja movies.
What did you think?
What did you think about Enter the Ninja?
Okay, I actually enjoyed it. And I'm not real big on it. You know, I'm just now entering the ninja movies. So it was my first one. I didn't mind that I liked that it wasn't dubbed. You know what I mean? Because that kind of bothers me, not just with the ninja movies, but with any movie. If it's like the mouth is off, that kind of trips me out. But the storyline was really good. A lot of violence. A lot of violence, so prepare.
Yes, action-packed from the very opening sequence to the end.
Yep, the opening scene is just like violence from there on out. But
yeah,
the storyline's really good.
If they don't have your interest in the first 5 minutes, then you probably just flat out do not care for ninja movies whatsoever, because the first 5 minutes has everything ninja. We're talking blowguns, swords, ninjas sneaking on trees and getting the heads cut off, all that type of good stuff. I mean, who doesn't love that kind of stuff? I will have to say probably the bloodiest ninja movie ever, and we will get to it too. Also a modern one, Ninja Assassin. That's also made like 2010, 2012, somewhere in that era. Super bloody ninja movie, so you should definitely watch that one too.
I'm not into gore, but I'm taking one for the team, ninjas. You know, I'll watch it. And I won't do like I normally do and put a blanket over my head and tell him, tell me when it's over. I'll really watch it so I can totally review it. But
I think we don't have a whole lot more to say about the movie itself. But since it does star Sho Kosugi, I think Shelley, being our show fact finder that she is,
the Ned,
probably has some interesting facts about Sho Kosugi. I know a few of them, but like I said, she's the fact finder, so let's find out what she has to say, and if I know something that she don't know, I'll add it in at the end. But what do you know about Sho Kosugi?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm kind of the nerdy one of the bunch, and I like to know facts about stuff. I find interesting, so hopefully you'll find this.
No, I bet you found a lot about Sho Kosugi, because he's a pretty impressive guy, actually.
All right. Well, did you know that Kosugi was a baseball player in high school, and he was scouted by Japanese professional teams?
I did not know that.
He also earned a bachelor's degree in economics from Cal State, Los Angeles.
I did not know that, but it does not surprise me because he seems like quite an intelligent individual.
Yeah. He began training in karate at age 5, and he became the all-Japan karate champion by age 18. He also studied judo, kendo, and other martial arts. Kosugi's sons are also actors and martial artists. They are Kane and Shane Kosugi.
I did know that.
Kosugi, right?
Kosugi.
Kosugi. Okay.
I did know that.
Kosugi.
I did know.
I knew because you had told me that before I even did the research.
In fact, I think Kane Kosugi is in the second movie, the one that we're going to watch in a couple weeks, and every other movie that he's been in. Shane Kosugi joins in a couple of movies later. He don't do a whole lot, but Kane, even as a little kid, he's quite a martial artist.
Maybe he was into it really, and his dad pushed him. You know, like Tiger Woods.
I'm sure he probably wanted to be just like his dad, because even as a little kid, the movie we're going to watch in a couple weeks is Revenge of the Ninja. It is not a sequel to Enter the Ninja. A lot of people mistake that, but Sho Kosugi dies in the end of Enter the Ninja. There's no sequel, okay? But the good thing is, in Revenge of the Ninja, you get to see Kane Kosugi for the first time, and you're going to be impressed at how good this little kid is at martial arts at such a young age. It's no wonder he grew up to be just like his dad.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Okay, did you know that Kosugi also performed motion capture for the character Ricky Mara in the 1998 PlayStation game Tenchu Stealth Assassins? So
I was not aware of
I
that.
was not aware. Also, he taught martial arts in Japan and Los Angeles, including at his own Sho Kosugi Institute. He introduced ninjas to the Western audiences by starring in several movies introducing the concept to the United States. So he is part of the reason, besides I'm sure Bruce Lee had a lot to do with that as well, you know. But Sho Kosugi had a lot, he's in, I don't even know how many movies.
A lot. Almost every good ninja movie that we're going to watch has a Kosugi in it. The sequel to that ninja movie that I was just telling you about, that's also good, has Kane Kosugi. He plays the bad guy in it. Also, I thought it was interesting you said that Sho Kosugi voiced a character in a video game, because there's a video game called Tekken. People who like fighting games probably know of it. And they made a movie about it. And guess who plays a character in the movie Tekken is, in fact, Kane Kosugi.
Wow, because this was the 1998 PlayStation game Tenchu Stealth Assassins. But that's weird. It's kind of along the same
Yeah, the
lines.
Kosugis are making money off fighting one way or another. Video games,
Hand over
movies.
foot.
Yeah, very good. Hand over,
Dun-dun-dun.
hand over foot, hand over fist, all of that.
All right, did you also know, I bet you didn't know this, he is an avid collector of Japanese art, including rare Japanese dolls called Kaiugetsu.
You know what? Not a huge surprise, because once again, we have to go back to Revenge of the Ninja.
Yeah.
What happens in this movie is the white ninja, which he thinks is his friend, convinces him to open this art gallery with all these Japanese dolls, but the white guy...
I wonder if it's his real collection.
But the white guy
I'll research
has heroin hidden inside the dolls, unbeknownst to Sho Kosugi. This is where some problems are created. You're going to find out all about it, but that's really interesting.
That's
because
funny.
the
I wonder
whole
if they're
basic...
his real dolls.
I wonder if, like, the whole idea for the movie was his idea,
Because
based
of
on the
his
fact that he
avid
has the dolls.
collection.
Yeah, I really can't wait till we get to Revenge of the Ninja. By the way,
I always think you're going to say Revenge of the Nerds.
for anybody wondering, that's what I consider the number one ninja movie ever of all time. It's Sho Kosugi at his finest. It's awesome, you'll see. But I
Why?
really like these modern ones too.
No, but I want to ask you, why, if you could pick one reason, why is that your number one movie, without spoiling it for anyone, if you can?
I think it's because I like seeing Sho Kosugi be the good guy. We got to see him be the bad guy in Enter the Ninja.
Yeah.
And he did an awesome job of it. But I like
He was a good villain.
I like Sho Kosugi so well
Mm-hmm.
that when that movie came out, as a kid, I remember I was so excited that he was playing the good guy, because, I mean, he's just an awesome martial artist, swordsman. You know, he's just a good guy to play a ninja in a film, and the storyline is good. And once again, just like Enter the Ninja, the whole thing is action packed. The movie starts out just bam, gets right into it. It's the cheese factor is fairly low.
I like that, but I kind of don't mind some of the cheese.
Well, guess
Reminds
what?
me of like movies when we were kids.
We're going to watch some called
Like Love
American
Boat-esque.
Ninja. Those
Cheese
have a
factor.
high degree of cheese factor.
Yeah.
But we're going to watch some more Sho Kosugi's too, including Pray for Death.
Ew.
Awesome ninja movie. 9 Deaths of the Ninja. Another really good one. Both starring Sho Kosugi, Kane and Shane Kosugi. And that's the other thing. I like that he involved his kids.
I think that's great. It's like a family affair.
Yeah, I think that's really awesome. But we've done a lot of talking about other movies other than Enter the Ninja, so I digress and see if you've got any facts left.
I have one fun fact.
All right, fun fact.
Fun fact. Did you know that Kosugi, say it again.
Kosugi.
Kosugi, my bad. Did you know that Kosugi designed some of the weapons that he used in the movie 9 Deaths? He designed
9
them.
Deaths of the Ninja. Ah, we must have
And-
known it was coming up.
And he designed some of them, some of those weapons.
I'm
so
not-
maybe take note of those weapons.
I'm not surprised because I believe, and I may be mistaken, maybe you can dig some more facts on this, but I think
Oh, dare me.
that
Try
Sho
me.
Kosugi does the choreography for a lot of these movies that he's in.
I wouldn't be surprised,
Um,
because you have to kind of, to make it look real, you have to know what you're doing.
And I don't want to keep talking about other movies other
Yeah.
than the one that we came to review, but I will just say this. There's not that many great ninja movies out there. There needs to be more. So we will do some other martial arts movies. And if you want to comment with some suggestions, I'm talking about movies like Bloodsport, Kickboxer,
Yeah, it doesn't all have
Enter
to
the
be
Dragon.
ninja.
Not big on Kung Fu like we are other forms of martial arts, but Bruce Lee is the baddest man that ever walked this planet. We definitely will do some Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I'm down for watching some Bruce Lee,
Anybody
for
who
sure.
don't think that Van Damme was bad, just don't know what a bad man is, because that dude is crazy good. Love Bloodsport, Kickboxer, all
And now
of those.
he did all of his own stunts, right? Van Damme.
Probably. I mean, this
He did
dude,
them splits, remember, on the chairs?
it's crazy that the man has
Crazy.
legs, quads this big,
Mm.
and can still do the splits. I mean,
Insanity.
he's just
Strength.
crazy good.
A man of strength.
We probably won't. What's his name?
Seagal.
Yeah, we probably won't do any
I
Seagal.
knew it. I knew it. This is the one I don't want to do.
I'm not a fan of Seagal, although I will have to say, in competition, Steven Seagal has never been hit, and that is damn impressive. So I will.
Because he's a real
I will give him his
competitor,
due.
correct?
I just think his movies kind of suck.
Oh,
quite
he's a
honestly.
horrible actor, but
Uh,
if he does his own stuff and if he's the real deal, then
But Van Damme movies are
good.
pretty awesome.
For what he does.
I know the younger generation likes some Jackie Chan, and here's what a lot of you might
I like
not
Jackie
know.
Chan, though, dude.
Jackie Chan's been making movies since the 70s, so I bet we can dig up some that y'all have never seen and that I've
Yeah.
never seen. And those will be fun to review because maybe you guys can watch them the same week and we can review them together.
But
That'd
no
be cool.
disrespect to the one with Chris Tucker in it, because that was great.
I love you, Chris Tucker.
Yes.
Let me just say it. I
Do you
love
understand
Chris
the
Tucker.
words that are coming out of our mouth? We love you.
But we are running out of time
We
for
are,
this segment.
yeah.
It already ran way longer than what I figured it would.
Yeah, me too.
But that's okay. Who knows what's going to happen? That's why I don't write anything down. And in case you guys didn't notice,
We wing it.
I just
Yeah.
get on here and start talking. So I'm sorry if I got long-winded. From Sensei Daniel, have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Hiya!
And from Grasshopper Shelley, hiya! Please like, subscribe, share, and tune in to Legends. Bye.